Hello everyone, welcome to proChem Academy. So last day you have seen that I have uploaded the video over HCl gas, that means hydrogen chloride, their preparations and their properties, and also some reactions you have seen. Now that chapter is not finished. So today we will try to finish the chapters, okay, that hydrogen chloride gas, it is only for class 10 ICSE. CBSE students also can see, and also for the West Bengal board students also they can see this video for hydrogen chloride because they have also this chapter. Okay, so I have finished up to the reaction of HCl with the sulfite and the thiosulfite and the bisulfites. So today we will discuss the precipitation reaction of HCl. Okay, so precipitation reaction of HCl, that is hydrochloric acid or hydrogen chloride. Now the first precipitation reaction is the reaction with silver nitrate. It is very important reaction. Silver nitrate, we know that AgM3 is the silver nitrate. Okay, now when this silver nitrate is added to hydrochloric acid, aqueous hydrochloric acid, it forms a precipitate of HCl and with the nitric acid, aqueous nitric acid. Now this precipitate is a Chloride white precipitate. Chloride white precipitate. Okay, Chloride white precipitate. Now this is also the confirmatory test of HCl. Later we will discuss. So this is the first precipitation reaction of HCl with silver nitrate. That means formation of HCl and nitric acid. Next, you see, if you take lead nitrate, PbNO3 lead nitrate. Now how this compound formed? Lead nitrate means the valency of lead we know +2 and nitrate is -1. So if you cross multiply, then you will get PbNO3 whole 2, PbNO3 whole 2. So it is lead nitrate. Now when this lead nitrate reacts with HCl, aqueous HCl, it will form lead chloride, PbCl2, with this hydrogen will combine with nitrate ion to form HNO3. Okay, now if you want to do the balance, you can do. Okay, so these are the two. Now this is also the precipitation reaction, lead chloride, precipitation of lead chloride. Now third, this is very important, this reaction is very important, this reaction also very important. That means reaction with sodium thiosulfate. Reaction with sodium thiosulfate. Now sodium thiosulfate is Na2H2O3. What is this compound? Sodium thiosulfate. Now when this sodium thiosulfate reacts with HCl, aqueous HCl, it forms a yellow precipitate of sulfur. With that sulfur dioxide gas, with that it will form NaCl and water will be there. So these are the compound what you can see in the formation. Okay, so this reaction is very important because this sulfur is yellow color. This precipitate is yellow color precipitate. Okay, so 8 out, you can ask me over comment box. Okay, so you can do the balance. Next, I am not going from the balance because it will take time, videos will be longer. So this is okay. Now next we will discuss the other properties of the HCl. How it reacts with oxidizing agent, how it reacts with nitrate salt, that we will discuss here. Okay, so copy this one. Now next, reaction with nitrate. Metallic nitrate. Now metallic nitrate, how you can take? You can take KNO3, potassium nitrate with HCl, aqueous HCl. This is metallic nitrate. Metallic nitrate with hydrochloric acid. What it will form? it will form a metal chloride, that means KCl with that HNO3. Very simple. Nitric acid will form, so it will form a metal chloride with that nitric acid. Clear all of you? Now next, and this is class 10 ICSE. Okay. Next, say another nitrate, copper nitrate, CuNO3 plus HCl. What it will form? It will form copper chloride, CuCl2 with that nitric acid. Very simple. CuNO3 plus HCl to form copper chloride plus nitric acid. Okay. Now these are the reactions with nitrate. Now we'll discuss how HCl reacts with the oxidizing agent like manganese dioxide, lead dioxide. So when it reacts with the oxidizing agent, it will form, say, manganese dioxide, MnO2 reacts with HCl, it will form MnCl2 with that chlorine gas will be evolved with that water. Okay, so this is the reaction. What is the reaction? Reaction with oxidizing agent. Reaction with oxidizing agent. First, manganese dioxide reacts with HCl. What it will form? It will form MnCl2, a chloride, a metal chloride with that chlorine gas will revolve with that water. Now, if you want to balance, you can do. Balancing should be there in our organic, so do the balance. And again, lead oxide, if you want to take PbO2 reacts with HCl, PbCl2 plus Cl2 plus H2. This is the reaction. Okay, so copy this one. Okay, so copy it. So I'm using this one. Next is that reaction with KMnO4. Potassium permanganate. We know this potassium permanganate is very good oxidizing agent. Potassium permanganate, very good oxidizing agent. When reacts with HCl, it forms a KCl will be there, potassium chloride, with that MnCl2 will be there. Because this is bimetal, potassium is also metal, so metal chloride will be there with that water, with that chlorine. This reaction usually comes in ICSE exam. Okay, very important. Usually comes, and also the next reaction is also important. Reaction with potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7. Potassium dichromate reacts with HCl. Okay. So I think you should pause the video and again see, so it will be clear to you. Potassium dichromate plus HCl to form KCl plus CrCl3 plus H2O plus Cl2. Okay, so these are the reactions of HCl. So please see that video, the previous video and this one, so that it will be clear for your ICSE 10. And if you have any doubt regarding this HCl, you can ask me over comment box, and the link of the previous video will be given to your description box. So please see that video. Okay, so now discussed. Now we will see, we will know about aqua regia. Now one important solution is there, which is the solution of HCl and nitric acid. Concentrated HCl and concentrated nitric acid. That solution is the aqua regia. And that helps us to dissolve the royal metals like platinum, gold. That solution can dissolve platinum and gold. Okay, so that is the 3:1 solution, 3:1 volume ratio solution of the hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. Okay, so that is very important. So what is aqua regia? Aqua regia, important solution. This solution can be made by the mixing of 3 ml of concentrate HCl with 1 liter of concentrated nitric acid. So we will get aqua regia. Okay, and this can help us. This can help us to dissolve royal metals like platinum, gold. Now, how it helps us to dissolve? How this aqua regia dissolves platinum and gold? Normally, this nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid, and concentrated sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid reacts together to form nitrosyl chloride, NaCl, with that water, with that nascent oxygen, nascent chlorine, and this nascent chlorine reacts with the heavy metal, that is platinum and gold, to form corresponding soluble chloride. This nascent chlorine actually reacts with Au, okay, to form a soluble chloride. Okay, this is soluble. And for platinum, Pt plus 4H2O, 4Cl, this is nascent chlorine, to form PtCl4, and this is soluble. So due to the formation of these two, it will be soluble. Okay, so we have done. Now last thing to finish, that what is the confirmatory test of HCl. Now during the discussion of the preparation of HCl by laboratory method, I have told you how to know that HCl is HCl or not. So how to check that HCl characteristic, the classification or the characteristics of HCl, so that we have to recognize HCl is there or not. Okay, so what is the taste of HCl? What is the taste of HCl? Now, the HCl solution with ammonia, it forms a dense white fume, solid ammonium chloride, and from that test we can know, from this test we can know this is HCl. The solution is HCl, dense white fume. It can be done for HCl gas also in gaseous state. It can be done in gaseous state. Okay, gaseous, and this is also gas. Okay, now another important test already we have discussed, that is the silver nitrate test. When silver nitrate is added in aqueous HCl, that is hydrochloric acid, it forms a precipitate of silver chloride with the formation of nitric acid. Now, as it here nitric acid formed, it is what is the color of HCl? Already we have done that. This one is Cardi white PPT. This one is Cardi white PPT. Now this Cardi white PPT, first of all, what you have to do? You have to take a test tube, and if that test tube contains HCl, solution of HCl will take. Then in that we will add silver nitrate. Now in the bottom of the test tube will see that there will be a formation of Cardi white precipitate. There will be a formation of Cardi white precipitate. Now that Cardi white precipitate will not be dissolved in nitric acid solution, but it will be dissolved in excess ammonium hydroxide solution. So what we will do? We will take a test tube. Say here HCl is here. After addition of silver nitrate, there will be a formation of Cardi white precipitate. There will be a formation of Cardi white precipitate. Now this Cardi white precipitate will be dissolved in ammonium hydroxide. Will be dissolved in excess ammonium hydroxide. Excess ammonium hydroxide. Okay. So this is the confirmatory test of, that is, we will see the clear solution after adding ammonium hydroxide. So this is the confirmatory test of HCl. Okay. So this chapter is over. Now in next video of class 10 we will start ammonia. Okay. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please see the previous videos also, and with that this video, so that your theory part will be completed. Now after the finish of every theory portion, every chapter of the class 10, I will revise the questions. So there I will make more questions, and I will try to solve the questions of ICSE paper. Okay. So thank you. If you like this video, then do like, comment and subscribe my channel.